Houthis are continuing forcing the mahram condition on women. Such an enforcement is leading to many humanitarian catastrophe consequences. This report has more details.
The war in Yemen has raged for years, plunging the country into a humanitarian crisis of disastrous proportions. But women are paying the heaviest price, as many women used to enjoy greater freedom of movement before the war. But now, due to the catastrophic humanitarian conditions, Houthis curb women's rights, and they are banning them from traveling inside or outside the country without a mahram. This was not the result of any official policies regarding equality, but came about through necessity. Women now are losing their freedom, and Yemeni women who work in humanitarian aid organizations are worried that this might soon no longer be possible for banning them. The Houthis are enforcing mahram requirements, which is a guardianship system under which women must be accompanied by male relatives when they travel. The ruling has enormous consequences for the women, as the Houthi decree also requires permission from the authorities for every trip, whether for business or pleasure. The new directive creates huge problems for many Yemeni women. According to human rights reports, women's freedom to travel has been increasingly restricted by the Houthis for more than a year based on various gender segregation requirements. The problems are aggravated by the fact that male companions need to verify their identity to determine the legality of their guardianship. The process can take several hours at certain checkpoints and can also involve annoyance for the male companions. The new requirement goes against the Constitution, current laws, and international agreements on the protection of women's rights, including the right to freedom of movement, in a world full of transportation and communication options. Such decrees no longer make sense.